Greetings everyone and welcome to the Occult Think Tank. My name is Greg. In this video I am going to talk about the Jesus goggles Christians wear. The example I have for this is how this person, Matthew Clay, tried using John 1:1 as if this proves the insane notion of Jesus being God. A claim, by the way, which if true would mean Christianity is about deicide, but it also raises a bigger problem, that being how exactly does one go about killing a god? Is there something like kryptonite that can kill a god? Or is the label of God simply an advanced alien race? After all, we would be seen as gods to a primitive race that has no idea how to make the materials that are in things we use every day and take for granted. The big problem with John 1:1 is that Christians make a big deal out of the capitalization of word. What is also important to note is word in John 1:1 is the exact same Greek word of word used in Luke 12:10, along with other places, by the way, but Luke 12:10. And whosoever shall speak a word against the Son of Man, it shall be forgiven him. But unto him that blasphemeth against the Holy Ghost, it shall not be forgiven. First of all, I want to point out that Son of Man is a Jewish idiom that simply means a human being. Son of Man does not have a special meaning that only applies when it fits Christians' agenda or dogma. Regarding this Holy Ghost, or as I call it, the Holy Casper, there is a stupid challenge that was popular years ago called the Blasphemy Challenge. In it, atheists would reject this Holy Ghost bullshit along with Jesus and God as if this somehow meant they would be damned. As if they weren't already, because of the fact that they don't believe in Jesus, because Jesus said in John 3:18, he that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. Son of God is a Jewish idiom that means an angel. Again, that doesn't mean Jesus. And which is Jesus? Son of God or Son of Man? Son of Man appears far more often than Son of God. But he can't be both, because Son of God means an angel. Son of Man means a human being. But somehow the act of belief alone means one is condemned or not. Actions mean nothing. What you claim to believe does. This is immoral and stupid. What a person believes or claims to believe can't in itself help or hurt anyone. But what you do to others can. So Jesus thought belief is more important than actions, and Christians want to claim Jesus as God. But regarding this blasphemy of the Holy Ghost or Holy Casper, I really want to know exactly what would fall under the blasphemy rule, because I will do it. There is no point in doing anything without knowing what would be classified as blasphemy of your imaginary ghosty thing. I would bet Jews would regard calling a human being a god or making up some ghosty thing and saying that too is God would be blasphemy. Yet you dickheads do that as a matter of your stupid cult of blood and death. But Christians, why is talking against your spooky ghost of Jesus unforgivable? What, does the Jesus spook have really sensitive feelings and can't get over anyone not kissing its imaginary ass? In short, is your spooky Jesus ghosty thing a fucking liberal? Getting back to this word bullshit, you simply can't have two vastly different meanings of the same word. That simply is not the way language works, because that would be extremely confusing. What this really comes down to is Christians want to say, in this one place, word means Jesus, but every other time it is used, it doesn't. Why? Can any Christian give me a reason why this is the case, other than it is the only way to shove your Jesus's dick down everyone's throat? For you Christians that want to claim that the capitalization of a word means that it is Jesus or that it's talking about a specific person, I have another question for you. Who does the capitalized word of light that appears in verses 7, 8, and 9 of John 1 refer to? There is nothing in the definition that indicates that that is a person. So who is it? The problem with light is the same problem with word, that it is the same Greek word used in other places, but it is not capitalized in other places. This means the making of it capitalized was a choice that was made by those that were translating it, not something that was based on what the word meant, but rather what agenda or propaganda were they trying to push. And then for Christians to come along and be, see, this proves that it's Jesus. No, it doesn't. Because logos means something said, a topic. It's not a person. This is a case of Christians making up bullshit to try and validify their nonsense. For Matthew Clay to claim John 1:1 describes Jesus to a T is laughably absurd. Plus, for him to call him Jesus Christ is acting as if Christ is a last name, which it never was. Christ is a religious title, much like President is a political title. Saying Jesus Christ is really no different than saying Joe President or Donald President. Both of them president labels fit those people far better than Christ fits Jesus. Jesus was never a Christ, though. He wasn't born of a Jewish mother and Jewish father, so he was not of the bloodline of David. Christians claim Jesus' daddy was God, yet Christians also claim Jesus is God. So what, did Jesus fuck his mother to create himself? Wouldn't that be a twisted kind of incest? But Christ also means anointed Messiah. Jesus was never anointed king. So Jesus wasn't an anointed anything. Being anointed by a whore doesn't mean shit. Jesus didn't end all war or bring knowledge of God, not himself as God, to the world. The Messiah was not to try playing God, because Numbers 23:19 makes it quite clear. God is not a man or son of a man. And once again, son of man is a Jewish idiom for human being, whereas son of God is a Jewish idiom for an angel. The thing is, the bottom line, God is an alien, because God is not of this world. Then this Matthew Clay claims, like everyone else who is in the occult, you have been deceived. At least that is how he sees it. Well, kid, occult simply means something that is hidden or secret. In fact, there are two organs in the human body that are called occult organs, the gallbladder and hypothalamus, because they are hidden. So, Matthew Clay, are those two organs that are in your body, have they been deceived? Because they are occult. The idea that I have been deceived, my question would be, by what? And by all means, enlighten me on what has deceived me, but provide evidence supporting that assertion. Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Later, people.